Short range hamstring compressions are maybe the most deceptive movement that I have programmed for anyone ever. So let's start with the very gentle basic intro, because almost necessarily that's where I want you to start in feeling this movement out. So I'm on all fours, doesn't really matter exactly where, just as long as I can get some movement of my foot like so. Now the feature of this, and if you've been working with me on some period of time, you've probably discovered that compression, short range things, as they get tighter and smaller, it's very hard and it will have the tendency to produce some cramping. So if you find that this is very difficult or produces some cramping, that's totally ordinary, and the only step to do from there is just scale it back until there's something that you can complete without those sensations or without it being crippling and difficult. I squeeze, I hold, I come back down. Now, as I create more shortness, so because I've got a bit of length here, I am shortening the system just a little bit by incrementally creating my pelvis slightly closer to my knee. This will get more and more difficult. I'm hedging just a little bit because I can feel my hamstrings wanting to come online like that. And the secret sauce that we're going for here, which has tremendous carryover to all sorts of posterior chain movements and athletic movements, is can I do this with squeezed glutes and leaning back just a little bit. So let's see if I get permission here. Yes, I do. My feet are only getting a couple inches off the ground. That's fine, but that's what I'm going for. The briefest of holds, it doesn't need to be a 10-second hold unless it's specified like that in the program. So like a 1/1000 hold is totally fine. Alternating legs, again, unless otherwise specified in the program. And the goal here is to get right on the verge of that shortness that wants to inspire some cramping, but we don't want to lean into the cramping. We want to get increasingly comfortable squeezing our hamstrings into that shorter range in order to apply it to these different outcomes. Very simple, very deceptively difficult. Those are the basics. Have fun with this one.